Have you ever found yourself in a situation like this? You just need a background removed and you're going to Google to find something. And when you actually get it done, you upload the image from your computer and start actually trying to get the background removed, only to find out that it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. There's some like weird jagged edges. And then most of all, when you actually go and download it, you can't even download the full resolution artwork file because that is something that you have to pay extra for. But I mean, that can't be that bad. I'll just take this 500, but I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I'll just take this preview file and I'll get that upscaled. Let me just stop you right there because this is something that I run into all the time here in my shop where customers just get a design, remove the background from one of those free tools online, and then submit that for us to order. And then when they get their transfers and it ends up looking jagged, blurry, not good, they come and open a support ticket and they're like, hey, why is my artwork like this? I don't get it. I uploaded it. It looked good. Now I get it. And it looks like this. I want to show you in this video how to avoid that. And the thing is, you don't even have to pay. It's all about just using the right tools. So I am on the beta version of tryDesignGen.com. You go to beta.trydesigngen.com. And then after you create an account, you'll be brought into your dashboard. You can create an account completely for free. There's no charge, no credit card required to sign up. And in our dashboard, we're going to then load up the Image Studio and do that same thing from before. Load in the design that we need the actual background removed from, get that uploaded. And then here, actually in DesignGen, we can see that on the left side here, there's a ton of different tools that are going to be just for us, there's going to be a ton of different tools here on the left side that is going to be tailor-made specifically to taking your ChatGPT, your low quality, your mockup, whatever type of design that you may have right now, and actually getting it to the point where you can send it to a DTF printer, a t-shirt printer, screen printer, whatever it is. So here we go. Same artwork file that I originally uploaded to the free one that I showed you at the beginning. Let's try it right off the bat with the normal background removal built into DesignGen, and let's just see how that goes. It's probably going to be bad, right? I mean, the other one, that one didn't do as good of a job, so this one's probably not going to do any better. Well, I really hope that that is not the case, so let's just hold that thought for right now and we'll give it some time to come back. Here we go. Got the result back. And guys, I think off the bat, from what I can see, this is night and day difference compared to the other one. Everything is perfectly preserved. And let's actually open that up on a white background. So when we do open it up on a white background, we can see that there is a little bit of issue still. And this is something that, again, DesignGen makes it super easy to take care of. Down here at the bottom, it said, how did this cutout turn out? And we can either choose a thumbs up, thumbs down, but we can also choose to adjust it by either keeping all of the like little holes filled in the design, or we can click punch all holes, and hopefully that's going to take care of all of those little bits of black that were still in between the design, still inside there, that the background removal didn't automatically take care of. So let's see when we click that punch all dots, punch all holes, if that gets us where we need to be. Okay, and it does look better. It looks better, but honestly, there still is some work that needs to be done. We're still not 100% there, but I do think if you compared this to the one that we got from the free tool, like one, we have to zoom all the way in because as we can see, the quality is terrible and the artwork itself just looks bad. I think we're getting really screwed by having that low quality limit baked into the actual image by using that free tool. So this is another thing that we have directly addressed in DesignGen itself. Getting your design to the point where the background is removed is honestly only half of the journey. Getting it to the point now where we can actually blow it up to be as big as a billboard, anything where we need it just slightly larger than it currently is, we're going to run into those same issues that we were running into on the free tool where it was getting those pixelated, jagged edges. And one way that is a surefire way to stop that and prevent it right in its tracks, using the Vectorize tool. So opening up with the same image, we're not having to go to any different website, any different even part of the website. We have our original image here and we have the background removed. And I'm going to open up the Vectorize here on the side and click preview. This is going to run the design that we just made without the background through the Vectorize and actually convert all of this into actual dot layer artwork that is going to be viewable in Affinity Studio, Adobe Illustrator, whatever you need. And it's not just going to be a simple SVG conversion where we're taking like a PNG and just changing that thing on the end. You will see here that we are actually going to be able to edit this design. Since it is that SVG vector artwork, we're going to have all of the symmetry, all of the layers that we actually need to make any kind of changes to the actual design artwork. I have the design loaded up from DesignGen. I just vectorized it. You guys saw I clicked the finalize button and now I have it downloaded on my computer. Let's open this up in Affinity Studio. And as we can see, when we did go through the process of getting that vectorized, that actually ended up taking care of those issues that we were still having. Remember, we were having a little bit of black still in the design, but DesignGen is super smart and is able to kind of guess what you want in the design and what you don't want. So in that sense, it was able to kind of understand that this probably, those little black dots aren't going to be something that I want in the design itself. And let's just make this all one color, make it simple. And that's exactly what I wanted. So it definitely did assume correctly in that sense. But if you ever need to, let me pop back over into DesignGen for you. Open up the Vectorize settings, and then for any of you guys who are on the Pro tier specifically, this is something that is limited to the Pro tier on DesignGen. So anybody who is subscribed to the Pro plan, you can get it for $3.99 if you're on the month-to-month, or if you do commit to an annual plan, $2.99. But that's going to get you access to the advanced mode on the Vectorize settings. And you see when I toggle that on, this gives me a couple of different sliders down here at the bottom where I can change the number of actual colors that I want in the actual vectorized result, as well as the detail level. The detail level is going to be really important for trying to get rid of those little black specks that I was talking about. If it still is putting stuff like that in your actual SVG vector file, try turning that detail down a bit. Turning it down to maybe 20%, 10%, that's going to essentially make it less detailed of a design. So it's going to try and drop out more little fine details in order to preserve the big blocky elements in your actual design. And that can help get you through a lot of those trouble issues that I was talking about and showing you guys earlier. So let's hop back into Affinity here. And I just want to demonstrate one thing real quick to show you guys the actual dots that DesignGen creates as a result of the Vectorize process. So here, if you are opening the file in Adobe Illustrator or Affinity Studio, you can then double click any of the layers and then you'll see these dots pop up all around the actual area of the design, as well as a cut tool. So if we wanted to, we can just add and change these dots kind of however we wanted to. And we can also then make a cut and add another dot. So if there's something, it's just a little bit, this tiny little part is just not quite right, rather than going through the process of having to edit that, regenerate it, re-roll, whatever, you can then just vectorize it and essentially plan on taking it into something like Illustrator or Affinity and then making these tiny little changes right here using the actual dots themselves. So this is super powerful for taking customer artwork files that they have submitted online and actually turning them into a print ready artwork file. There's no better way that I have found personally. I run a print shop as my day job. So this is something that I do. We have put through the ringer and tested. This is the best way that I know how to actually take ChatGPT, AI designs, bad quality designs, mockups, you name it, and actually turn them into print ready artwork files. And these look amazing, guys. If you guys want to see another video, I have a video on the AMS YouTube channel going over how to take your designs from ChatGPT and run them through this similar process. So if you guys want to see more, there's a video right here queued up for you that you guys can get started on next. But if you do want to get started, you can go to trydesigngen.com, try out the beta. That's going to be at beta.trydesigngen.com. Sign up for the Pro tier and you get access to the Vectorize advanced mode that I was showing you guys and a number of other different features. We have a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, guys. Get subscribed, drop in the comments what you guys want to see more of, what features you guys need, and what we can do to make the platform better. We're always trying to improve. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.